approve recommended positions on introduced or amended legislation and consider other legislative subject matters. And Mr. Chairman, we have received 8 requests to speak on this item.
Okay, please call on the speakers at this time.
Kim Sergente, Yaseng Yan, and Harlemi.
All right, thank you. Had to wait for me to get dressed after the strip search out there. All these measures you guys got in place, which are absolutely unnecessary against the population, but I digress. Let me talk about recommended positions, because I'd like you to approve, as I've spoken before, approve a position I'm recommending to you of integrity. And I'm going to go into some more detail. I personally am facing some issues with the state of affairs in our county, our state, and our country. People might think I'm radical because I'm a Trump supporter, because I'm a patriot, because I'm a freedom lover. And to those that would say, who radicalized you? I would say, you did, Katrina Foley. When you were the mayor of Costa Mesa, and I was there with my 3-year-old son to go see the president, Trump, and his visit back in 2016. And the violent mob of leftists were unleashed on us, and the police stood down. And I asked why, and they said because they had orders to. And I barely escaped with my son because we were being directed to go toward the mob, the line of cars, being directed to go toward the mob. And I saw ahead what was happening. And I went through some cones, and I went across the vast parking lot of the fairgrounds, and I went around some other cones with my son, and we were on the freeway in 5 minutes. So this was a setup. You radicalized me, Katrina Foley, because you are in charge of the chief of police at that time. And my son's life was in danger, and I'll never forget that. And I'll never forget you for it, because I've never been so afraid for my son's life in all my life. So you radicalized me. You made me realize that this is serious, and I better take an interest in politics, because it certainly is taking an interest in me. It certainly is. It certainly is. With this on my ankle, for exercising my First Amendment rights, for defending people that are being attacked by violent people that want to come over and attack elderly women for their political views. This is a mess you've made, and I'm asking for integrity, and I had asked that the recommended position of this board be to censure Katrina Foley. And even you, Katrina Foley, if you have any integrity, you'll confess your sins, and you'll own up to it, and you ask that you be censored as well. So that's my position. Integrity. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, the rest of the speakers are not present.
Mr. Chairman, point of personal privilege.
Director Foley, yes,
Thank
please.
you. So just to be clear, I, that night, was in fear for my life as well as my son's, and I didn't have anything to do with the stand down of anyone. In fact, Orange County Sheriff's Department helped the city of Costa Mesa, along with all kinds of other mutual aid, to address that terrible situation, and I definitely did not support any of it. I also am concerned because this individual who just spoke comes to my home, yells out and attacks my son, and has basically been following me around Orange County. So I do have a concern about this individual who is wearing the ankle bracelet because he got arrested as part of the FBI investigation into the insurrection. So I just want everyone who manages this space here for us to know that. Thank you.
I do believe we have security details at the Sheriff Department. I hope you have contacted them, let them know the risk that you are facing. Yeah. No other comments then?
No, the speaker.
Okay, this is another district item.
Move the item.
Any opposition? Item passes. Number 22.
Under County Executive Office, approve grant